You're going to be like, hey, Dave, there's a bus outside waiting to take you home. Just get on the road. We're going to play this. This is a four-man team the rest of the weekend. What do you see here? 3 doesn't pass the 6.
I don't know if he has the angle to just roll it behind the 9.
I'm thinking the cue ball off the 3 to the, behind the 9.
Right. See if he plays a little one pocket.
I don't think Tim plays much one pocket. Actually, I think he just plays league. Typically, bar box, 8 ball, and a little bit of 9 ball. Did he call the 9?
Yeah, I don't think he's really trying to make it. He's just calling it in case.
Yeah. Maybe he's going to try to roll the 3.
Yeah, I think
the 9.
he's going into the 5.
Oh, he got a fortunate kiss on the 5. Real fortunate kiss. He's calling it. He's going for the gusto here. He's going to jump.
I think he's playing the right side of the 3, kind of
Can
playing
you
safe.
use the cue ball?
Right.
Come back on the 9. Yeah, it was a good try. It made good hit. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, they didn't really have many offensive options there, so.
He's got a good safety. He can draw the cue ball back under the 9.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go aggressive and cut the 3 up the rail, but you don't have any reward on the 4, so it doesn't really pay off to shoot.
Yeah, it's playing safe. He hit that good.
Yeah, he hit it real good. Nice touch there. Especially when your back's against the wall,
Right.
Sometimes that's really tough to just keep your composure and not let the nerves get to you too bad.
I think he's going to kick his 2 rails.
Yeah, he needs to come off right around the just a little left of the middle diamond on the head rail. 1, 2, just like that. And he's going to get a reward. Even if you can see it, it's going to be tough to make it and get position.
Yeah.
Now you'd like to be able to. He's going to call a 9 again, just in case.
He might have the angle to go forward and get behind the 4. Bank the 3 towards the 9, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking that he's shooting a 3 right between the
Yeah, that's what he's looking
4,
at.
8, and then maybe like follow the cue ball behind the 4.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Good call there. You've done this once before, huh?
I play sometimes.
Occasional ball banger.
I'm surprised.
He might get. Well, he tied up the 4-5. So that's the run out there is not easy. Dave's like, I don't know.
He's only had ball in hand on the 6.
Exactly. Well, he doesn't want to play safe here.
Yeah.
He is more, a little bit more offensive minded.
Definitely.
But he's smart enough to know when to duck. And I mean, he could play a safety here, come off the 3 and get under the 9. You just have to be careful that you don't scratch. But if he does that, I mean, if he can get good under the 9, he may be calling the carom here. It's kind of the same shot.
He's trying to stick him behind the 5.
Don't scratch. Well, Tim can definitely see it. You just in the right side of the 3 and come back with the cue ball right where you're at.
Yeah, exactly. It's an easy bank, but there's no reward.
Yeah, and 0 reward. I'm not sure what he's looking at here. Unless he's going to try one of these incredibly difficult banks like he hit earlier. But the safety is so easy that he just call a 9.
Yeah. I think he's playing the shot here behind it, but wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, that was. I just felt the safety was just too easy.
Right.
And then you give yourself, you're really trying to play the percentages there. And that was not it. That's like a 2-9 offset going all in on against, pair of 10s anyway.
He's playing the straight back. Yeah, he's playing straight back.
I think he got a little love there.
That was a two-way shot.
Possibly 3. Dave's not liking it, so that must mean Tim can do something here. Maybe jump because the 3 is hanging right in front of the side.
Yeah. He's got to avoid scratching. Getting on the 4 is kind of tricky too.
Absolutely. Oh, no.
Yeah, anything with that.
He still has to contend with the 4 and the 5.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can. I don't think the 4 is makeable in the sense of.
I don't know if you can spin it in or.
Well,
It's
you know,
tight.
yeah, it's real tight. I think if he got down there close to it, he could probably make it. You're going to hit the 5, but as long as you have a good angle and you don't hit it hard, you're going to have a shot.
If it doesn't go, you can just play a 3 in the side and break it out. Yeah.
Could also play a good safety.
Right.
2 rail the 3 behind the 4-5, put the cue ball on the 6. He's okay here.
I think it's spin it in.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that's brutal.
That is brutal. I feel he can make this, though. He's gonna. Oh, I'm kicking right at the chalk.
Yeah.
I'm not coming. Well,
I think he's hooked a little too much to kick it 1 rail. He might have to go 2 rails the other way.
I like coming side rail off the bottom rail.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And
That's what
that,
he has to do.
and that sends the cue ball towards the 6 anyway. If
Yeah,
you feel like you really have a good chance to make it, right?
Right. Yeah, I think he has to massate it too much to kick it 1 rail.
Yeah, I don't like that. No,
Yeah.
This is the shot. I
Right.
definitely want to hit this off the bottom rail.
I feel like he's a favorite to make it, but it's still a tough shot. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's the only danger is catching it a little thin. Or I guess a little thin.
Oh my God. You know what? This is exciting. I mean, for me here, I'm taking it.
David's excited.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh, he hit it good. Terry Baker, what's going on, Terry? You holding down Melbourne? Hope all is well.
He has a little angle, so I can't just stop it there.
Yeah, I'm almost following it.
Right.
Playing for the 7 there, yeah.
Yep.
Just because I feel like I have a nice line. I can see everything real clean that way. Instead of trying to stun it and force it or hold it.
Yep. rail?
Oh my God.
Golly. Yeah, he's kind of bumped to the strip a little bit there.
David just walked by. He couldn't believe it. He
Yeah,
can't believe he's back at the table. You know, looking at that shot, you can almost hit that shot firm, come to the head rail and come back down,
yeah.
so that you're not slow rolling the ball.
Right. I hate slow rolling balls in general. But sometimes.
Yeah, it was obvious because you were firing them in all over the
yeah.
place. All right, this is big.
If he's straight in.
Yeah. Dave gonna cinch this 7, roll forward. And I believe
Oh, I got straight.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're looking at our new 9-ball champion here.
Yeah, so you can draw all the way back. Yeah. That's all right.
Very nice shot. Congratulations, Dave Cantrell. Played a great match. I'll tell you, it was exciting. It was back and forth. They both played well. They both hung up some balls. They made a couple errors, but overall, they both played a well-played match, and it was well-deserved for David. He played very well. And congratulations to Tim Barron, because that was a solid. He really kept the pressure on.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't fold. He didn't say throw in the towel at any point in time. So
There's no shame in second, honestly.
no, not in this field. Strong players, a lot of players. So that was a really good matchup, and congratulations to both guys. Wesley, I want to thank you so much for hanging in here and commentating with us and calling the match with us. And again, congratulations on being the 8-ball champion of the 2022.
Our team's 2 for 2 now. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Check the roster. You're both going to be master. Well, you're already a master. He's going to be pushed up to a master. So this is crazy, man. You guys representing Q's out of Marietta, Georgia, showing some pride here and playing solid pool. So that was awesome. So we're going to take a few minutes break. I think they're going to move the finals, the second set over of the B division between Terrell Morgan and Kevin Delgado 4-0.
Oh, wow.
So that's strong. So he has to win one more set. So that's going to be that's a true great match between those guys. So let's get those guys up to speed here.
Hey, win's a win, dude. Exactly.
Congratulations, Dave Cantrell. It was a fun match for us to call and to watch you guys sweat it out a little bit.
Yeah,
So.
I'm just lucky you couldn't call for work for the 8-ball tournament. So.
Yeah.
I don't want to spot this guy again.
No, he plays too good.
Might as well commentate some more, I guess. I don't know.
All right, give me a second. Wesley's going to hang out with us and commentate this other match, and I'm just going to talk to these guys real quick. So. All right, so Terrell Morgan wins the hot seat, beats Kevin Delgado. Kevin grinds his way back, beat Orlando Ortiz, I believe his last name was, with a tough, crazy match to get back at Terrell. Wins the first set in a true double elimination 4-0. Strong. How strong is that? Now, final set, race to 4. This is Kevin Delgado from Orlando, plays out of Racks in Sanford.
Yeah, I've met him a few times, yeah. He's a solid player.
Solid play. Both of them are super solid players, and you can see the love and the respect for each other before the start of the match here. So, yeah, this is young. They're both hungry. They both play really well. Kevin made a sick, I mean, it's ESPN highlights, sick jump shot on a one ball earlier in the hot seat match. I mean, they just played. It was a sick match. It was so good to watch. So here we go. The finals of the men's B division. 4 ball down. Shot on the 1, 2 hanging in the corner, 3 by the side. You gotta love this.
Right.
If you're in stroke and you're dialed in, you are loving this right now.
That's when we played with the exact same cue. We were playing together, and he kept thinking I stole his cue.
Now, is yours the, what are you playing with, Predator?
That's Q-Tech.
Q-Tech?
Yeah, I played the red SVB Q-Tech. Yeah. Exact
Okay.
same one he has.
Nice. And how are you, obviously you're playing super well with it, but how long did it take you for the conversion to kind of really feel like, okay, I'm good with this cue?
I'd say probably 3 or 4 months.
Yeah. You got to commit to it if you're gonna, uh-oh.
No. Never a doubt.
Wasn't even close.
Oh, you just firing him in. I like it.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling like Superman right here. Yeah, if you're going to convert over to the carbon fiber, you really have to give it time to and commit to it and stick with it.
I used to play the 314-3, and it turns out the deflection and everything's exactly the same as the Q-Tech, which is weird. The only difference I found is that it just spins the ball a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Seems the carbon fibers, you just get a lot more energy to the cue ball
Right.
when it leaves the tip, so you can back down on the stroke on some stuff. And that's what, from what I've seen and tinkered around a little bit. It's a nice shot by Terrell. These two guys are so hungry, so fired up. We're playing lights out all day. All right, game number 1, Terrell Morgan. Kevin, great break. He just got a little out of line. And got bad position on the 7. And, yep.
Yeah, he just underhit it a little bit. But
We have a little Lizzie in the chat saying that was her dad. Not sure if that was from the previous match or this match.
That's Dave's daughter.
Okay, well, hello, little Lizzie.
I think so.
And your dad is an awesome pool player. And now that he has money, he can buy you something really nice when he gets home. Tommy Pauly on Facebook checking in. Let's go, homie. Rooting for his boy Kevin. Boy, he let that one fly, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to break the cue ball in half when he's breaking.
You make them all, then.
I mean,
with the shooting shots, you know.
As hard as he's hitting them, they're going to be egg shape.
Well, 3's tied up, so it's a little tricky here.
Yeah. Not sure how much of the one he can see either. Push, he says. Now, let's see if Kevin's going to evaluate the situation, see if he likes it, or if he's going to give it back. What do you think here? What do you like doing?
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I mean, I think the shot's just to roll behind the 3-9.
A little too hard.
Yeah. Still didn't leave a shot, so.
Yeah, it's not terrible because, like you said, there's nothing there for the 3-ball. Tommy Pauly says if Kevin wins, he's going to get $100 back. That's a nice speed touch there. That's pretty good.
You might be able to see the edge. I don't think you can make it, though.
See if he's kicking to the bottom rail and coming up.
Oh, yeah, I can see he can definitely not see it.
Yeah.
He's got a good chance to kick safe, though.
No rail.
It hit a little soft and a little
Just
on the wrong side of the ball, but
yeah. But
3 still doesn't go, though.
yeah, that's the thing is Terrell's got a ball in hand, but that 3-ball is an issue. Now they are playing 3 foul rule too, so if you don't like what you see, you can always try to jam them up a little bit. He's just going to go for the breakout here because he has the ball in hand. He has a good opportunity right here. Shooting the one on the side. Oh no.
Yeah, he hit the wrong side of the ball. He went the other side of that.
He's ready to jump off a bridge. He can, as soon as he hit it, he's like, he knew it as soon as the cue ball come off the one and going toward the 3. Now, I like shooting a 3 in the side and following forward here.
That's what I would do.
You have so much more control.
Right. Just follow straight to the rail,
I mean, he hit it good. I'm not saying it. It's not like it's terrible, but
right.
for me, I just feel like I have a lot more confidence. I know exactly where the ball's going. Well, he's hitting it with some authority.
Yeah, he hit it a little thick, so keep it short.
Yeah.
But he should be fine now. Let's go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hit that a little bit. So, okay.
Yeah, sometimes the nerves start to get in there a little bit.
So he's dropping the
He
rail.
looks solid, though.
Yeah, he's dropping real good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, nice job. Back on serve. 1-1. This is a race to 4. This is the second set. The men's finals B division. Terrell Morgan won the hot seat over Kevin Delgado. And won his match to get back to the finals and won the first set, 4-0. True double elimination. So here we are. This is, I mean, you want to talk about, this is awesome. True double elimination. The guys winning the first set. Last match, guy won the first set. Your match, you double dipped him.
Yeah.
This is what makes it exciting. You coming from the one loss side, you're in dead stroke, you're feeling hungry, you're like, all right, I just beat these guys, I'm coming back. The guy in the hot seat, he's been sitting for a while, probably had a steak, he's like, well,
Exactly.
you know, everybody's buying him drinks. Hey, congratulations. Now, you know, you cannot afford to scratch at the break. Everything's tied up. I mean, everything's not tied up. Everything's open. Everything goes. Hold your composure, and you're going to get out here.
I don't see any problems on this rack.
Just staying in line.
Yeah, just wants to get straight in on the 2, and he's fine.
Mm-hmm. He's not straight in. He had an angle.
Yeah, he just didn't want the other angle. This angle's fine.
Yeah, okay. I
So
see.
you can either draw it or go forward 2 rails. Yeah, that's fine.
That's actually real nice. Now, do you try to come between the 5 and the rail and get straight on the 4?
No, I'll just go kind of center table.
Okay. That's nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Because even if you got thin on it, you can just go back and forth. So.
Mm-hmm. Some people will try to get a little bit, straighter on that, and that's the reason you don't need to play to the right side like he did. And you have a lot more options. Very nice.
Yeah, he's jacked up a little bit. So.
Yeah, that 8 ball makes the bridge a little more awkward, so it makes the shot a little more difficult.
You don't want to full roll it, but you don't want to fire it in either. So.
It's a nice medium stroke coming back across the table twice.
Yeah,
One,
that's the right shot. For sure.
two, perfect.
Yeah, real good.
Tell you, man, this guy looks like these guys are looking like two Stone Cold champions right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
That was, I think, nerves on that because his warm-up strokes were very quick and not quite as smooth as he has been.
Yeah, his transition on his backswing is real quick. So
Yeah,
kind of punched it.
and that could be nerves.
Right.
You know?
That's probably what it is.
I mean, these guys have won tournaments before, but this magnitude is a little different.
He's cutting it. Nice shot.
Watch the scratch. It was a good shot. The leave, he would have liked to have been a little bit better, but he's okay.
He's rolling inside.
Yeah. Fired inside. For roll.
It's rolling.
Yeah, he ain't rolling nothing. He's shooting Wesley White style. Just firing it in there. Nobody's going to stop me.
It looks like he's making a good stroke here.
He's hitting the ball clean, man. He's hitting the ball good.
Straight in the center of the bucket.
Damn, Kevin is on a tear right now. He's feeling good. Yeah. Sometimes when you're when you get to that hot seat, that's extra pressure on you because it's like, man.
Right.
No
one wants to get double dipped.
Yeah. It's like, crap. And like I said, that ball that he hung, again, if you go back and watch his warm-up strokes, they were a little bit short. Just, like I said, he wasn't very comfortable. A little pokey.
I think he was indecisive where he wanted to get the cue ball.
Yeah.
So,
And that's just experience. I mean,
yeah.
he'll settle down, he'll learn, stand back up, start over, rethink the whole shot if you have to. You gotta be kidding. Look at the 4 ball. He makes the 1, 2, 3 on the break. The 4 gets jammed up behind the 5. No shot. That is brutal.
You can see the edge, but what can you really do with the edge?
Yeah, right.
You can't get behind that.
Shane Pollock says, make sure to welcome these guys to the A division next year. A push out here.
Yeah, he probably has to push.
Here's something too. Like you say, he can see the edge of the 4. Why not just slow roll the 4, put it to the side rail, send the cue ball to the bottom, and let him deal with it. Nothing easy. Yeah. Now he's actually giving him something to work with a little bit.
Right. Can you make the 5, Cameron? Yeah, that's what he's looking.
Yeah, see. It's a little nervy shot to do what I was asking Terrell to do, but, it's an option.
Yeah. I think that's better than what he left him, for sure. Yeah, he's not playing the camera here. It's a little tricky because you kind of come in the wrong direction on it.
Is he looking to kick it in?
I don't think so.
I would hope not.
His backer's hoping he doesn't do that either.
If he's kicking it, the backers know he's getting chopped up.
Oh, he did good.
Oh,
wow.
come on. That was a great shot. I don't know if he left him the 4-ball, though.
Don't think so.
So he might be happy he didn't make it. Sometimes missing's better than making. The 6-ball's an issue too because it doesn't pass the 8.
Yeah.
But if he makes the 4, being the 5 is there, he has a pretty good option to work with some different avenues to get there.
Is he playing the 5? No, they just shot the corner. Yeah, good
2-way.
Yep.
Smart shot.
Actually, he has a pretty good angle here to get between the 6 and the 8.
I was just going to say, that turned out pretty damn good. That ain't no lie. You going for the shot or you going for the save?
No, I'd probably save. Yeah, it's...
Just stopping or are you trying to get behind the 8?
No, I'd probably stick down the 9.
Just like
Yep.
that.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's a hell of a 2-way. And this is not a hard 6, so.
Right.
And the 7's good too. Actually, that might be the, he wasn't intended to making it, but it might be the best thing that happened to him.
Right.
He needs this game to hold serve. He does not want Kevin getting on the hill and breaking. Nope. And again, I'm seeing it in his practice strokes, short and fast, and they're not quite as smooth, like you were saying, as they were earlier. And that's that confidence level, when you're starting to pressure getting to you, you're starting to second guess a little bit. Watch the scratch. That was close.
I hit that a little too hard, but
yeah,
it's fine now.
Kevin is dialed in. I'll tell you what, man, he is on a mission. Wow. Kevin Delgado on the hill. And breaking. Terrell has to feel unfortunate that he makes the 1, 2, and 3 on the break. And the 4-ball's the only ball that gets set up with the 5-ball. Doesn't have anything to work with.
Right.
Yeah, that's just a bad, unfortunate. I don't want to say roll, but it's just an unfortunate situation.
Right. And if the ball doesn't go on the side, he's stuck behind the 9. So
yeah,
I feel like he's a pretty big favorite to win if Kevin's kicking at it.
Absolutely. So it's just it's the nature of the game. Sometimes the balls are gonna. Sometimes they dictate who's going to win.
Right.
We're just the puppets to the game.
Puppets of the pool guys.
It really seems that way sometimes. So, all right, this is big here. Kevin breaking for the match right here. And snaps the 9-ball in, the other forward to win, break and run. You'd love to. Just nothing better than going out with a break and run to win a big event. Certainly the biggest event of these gentlemen's lives so far. 6-ball down, shot on the 1. I'll tell you what.
Good start.
A real good start. If he makes good on the 1 to get to the 2.
Okay. Outside?
interesting now. He was trying to get around the 8 ball.
Yeah, I don't know if it goes by the 4 or not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he would have shot it by now.
You might have to play the combination. Or you can stick him. Tell you, long days here. But they're fun. But they are long days.
Yeah, the safe is kind of tough from here, honestly.
I'm thinking just to bank the 2 towards the 5 and try to get the cue ball behind the 8 with just like a little stop shot.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling in the world when you're like, I do not know what to do. Oh, he actually can. I mean, it's a thin, you don't want to shoot it, but he can thin that into the side. But you're really asking for problems.
Yeah, with the combo. Yeah, I think that was the right shot because the safes are just really difficult.
The rule of thumb is if the safe is just as hard as the shot, you might as well go for the shot and give yourself a chance.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so Terrell with a big opportunity here. He's got to come on. He'd be happy to be at the table, but he's definitely know that the pressure's on now.
Yeah, this is kind of tough because he's got to like thread the needle between the 7, 8. Or play it off the point. That works.
I'll tell you what, he made a good shot.
Yeah.
If he can make this 3 and just come down. Love to get that cue ball right back where his bridge hand was. Don't get behind the 7. Don't get behind the 7. Oh no.
He said it a little too firm.
I think you pulled the trigger a little quick too. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, let me just hurry up and shoot and get it over with. Yeah, he's put himself in a real bad spot here.
The jump is kind of close, so
Yeah,
you got to kick at it.
he definitely jumps good though. But yeah, that's pretty close.
Hit 2 rails on it.
Nice hit. Very nice. He left.
Yeah, he didn't do much.
Oh, the 8 ball's in the way, so he might not even be able to see it.
Yeah,
You can see the edge.
right. But what do you do with it?
You know what? If you can see the edge, I wonder if you could play the 4 off the 9 to the left.
Right.
And it's, I mean, you're asking a lot, and it's, you know, it's a haymaker, but you know, sometimes you just got to throw it at the wall and see what sticks.
I think he's looking at massing it, playing it in the corner, yeah. It's a tough shot, though.
Yeah, it is a tough shot.
He's looking at your shot.
Well, you know, he can hit the 4 full. He can hit it with some, you know, oomph, a lot of authority. Then you might get lucky.
Right. Nah, he looked a little tough.
Sure did.
There's no hanger.
No, definitely no hanger.
But I think you just spin it outside, go all the way around table. Oh, he's punching
Save.
this. Okay, yeah. I don't mind that.
You know, that's the smarter shot, other than he left the 4 right in front of the side pocket. You know,
Yeah.
he showed some patience there and chose the right shot. Just unfortunate leave on the 4 hanging. He jumped over the 4.
The double jump, yep.
Yeah. Did you see that double jump in the whirlpool with Jesus and what's his name there? That was like sick. I just drilled it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That was intense. That was a beautiful shot. rail needs to, he actually needs to slow down,
Right.
breathe, get back to the fundamentals that he's been working on so hard. Watch that practice stroke. Short, pokey, quick tempo, not smooth like he was earlier.
Got a little thin on this ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can spin it, just hold it though. Yep, just like that.
Missed it.
Oh, I missed it.
He was heated soft with a lot of spin, so I think he
Yeah.
probably may have thrown the 7 a little bit.
Yeah, just overthrew it a little bit.
Well, look at this.
I think he hooked him though.
Yeah, he may have.
I mean, I think it's pretty easy masse one rail though. Unless, I mean, if it's sitting on the top of the pocket, then it's pretty difficult. But
You can't kick it off the head rail. It's not that terribly difficult, but yeah. I don't know if he can make it off the bottom rail though.
yeah, it might be sitting up a little too high.
Yeah, I believe it is. Oh, he could see it. Oh,
Yeah, it was sitting up a
he
little
could
high.
see it all, and still it doesn't fall. That's brutal.
Yeah, I think you could only see a little bit of it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep in the pocket. Terrell has to be careful here. That's deep in the pocket.
Yeah.
He has to be careful not to miss the whole ball.
Yeah, you go really first, right? Yep, hit it good.
Not as good as you were going to get there. So do you like going one rail, just coming straight in the middle, or are you drawing it out 2 rails,
Yeah,
3
okay.
rails?
I like inside on this one. Just go
Mhm.
one rail. 2 rails inside. That works too. Yep.
Yeah, it's perfect. Not sure if that's how he designed it, but he's loving it. All right. He stays alive. 3-2. And he's breaking.
Yep. So you can almost break things, hell yeah.
Yeah. Tell you, these 2 young guys, they've worked hard to get it where they are, and they're really, they should be very proud.
Yeah, there's a lot of players in the tournament. It's a long grind.
It is a long grind, but you know, you can tell who's really been working hard to get it where they are. And then some people, they're coming in to have a good time. Yeah, have to do good and blah, blah, blah. But these guys came in here on a mission, both of them. He fucking hammers the brake. Oh, man, he hammers the brake.
If you get in the corner, then you can just roll up, but I don't know if it does.
I was going to say, if not, go to the side.
Right.
Draw it out.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to the corner.
I think it's shooting this side. That's mine safe, okay.
Oh, man, that's a great save.
Yeah, hit that real good.
Yeah, he fooled both of us.
Yeah.
Right between the corner and side and drilled the perfect safety. That could be a game-winning shot right there. He gets ball in hand. Everything's opened up. You know, if you don't like it, I'm rolling that 7 up on top of the 1 and 6, or trying to tie something up or something.
Depends. If he's frozen, it's real hard to get the ball. You have to go 2 rails between the 8-4.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you could use the bridge and go towards that upper left pocket with some left.
Yeah.
But with the bridge, it's hard to get enough pace on the cue ball.
Yep. Yeah, that's what he's looking at here.
Yeah, and it's really it's a legitimate shot.
Yep.
Oh, he doesn't need the bridge. Okay. young guys, they can straddle and stretch and climb up there. And
That would have been pretty fun.
that would have been sick.
Yeah, there's danger in that shot. You gotta hit it soft enough so that it doesn't jump off the table.
Yeah, because you're
putting top on it.
being elevated over the 7, right? So,
Right.
great shot by Terrell to play a jam up safety like he did. Paid off. Now, again, just hold your composure. Practice your drills. Keep it simple. Get it to Hill. That's all you can do from here. What time does your team match tomorrow?
It's at 8:30. It's pretty early. Too early for pool play.
Yeah. So you mean in just a little bit?
I know. Right?
I'm gonna be with you. Yeah. Oh man, you can't get a better finals match than this.
Hill through.
One game. I love the respect. Love that respect. This is sick. We're taking a break.
Leaving us hanging.
I know, right? We should turn out the lights and say sorry. Finish
We
tomorrow.
gotta flip it going for it.
Oh man. I'll tell you what, folks, we really appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We know it's late, but man, this is a phenomenal match. And this is it. These guys worked hard, man, to get to this point, and they are just killing it. Oh man. Excuse me, folks. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's getting late.
We got here at about 8 o'clock this morning. And been doing this, so we're on about a 15-hour run.
I think the first matches were 8:15 a.m.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
And, we didn't get out of here till, after 1, pushing 1:30 last night.
Yeah.
So it certainly makes it for an interesting day. But that's what we do it for. We love it.
Exactly.
8:30 tomorrow morning. Good times. Again, Wesley, certainly appreciate you hanging out with us. And so you think you're going to be a repeat customer for the West Coast Challenge?
Probably. Yeah.
And you kind of almost feel obligated to have to come back and try to defend your title.
Yeah, I got to defend the title a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's almost not fair not to,
Yeah, they do a good job running it. Everything is scheduled good.
Yeah, they actually were pushed pretty hard yesterday for the 8 ball, and they got really actually far ahead of schedule, which is fantastic. And and even the 9-ball. A lot of times, the singles, like semifinals, finals, they try to squeeze them in between the team matches because they just drag out. But hey, you know what? It's working. Going to be wrapped up here in just a few more minutes. Then we'll be back at it bright and early. But you know what? These guys, they showed a lot of heart, a lot of respect for each other. So I said it earlier. I said I see a long-time rival going between these two guys, where they're going to push each other to really just make their game so much better. It's like, you know what? Terrell's going to be like, man, I hear Kevin. He's practicing, man. I got to get back. I got to get back to the room, man. I got to get back and get my game going.
Exactly.
You know, so they're going to be. They're young guys, man. They're going to be doing this for a long time. They're going to butt heads a whole lot.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of what you need in life. Is that I tell the story, and to me, it's one of the best stories. I'm thinking, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. I don't know how long ago it was. I'm out in Vegas, and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Pro events going on, BCA, right? There's no matches going on. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking through the pool room, and the 9-footers, they have 4 9-footers for the pros to play on. And there's a set of bleachers in between them. So there's 2 bleachers and then the other 2. And I'm walking by, oh, cool. Shane's over there practicing his break, right? So I'm watching him for a few minutes, and in about 20 minutes, all he's doing is breaking. Then he stops and he looks. He stretches up. And he's looking over around the bleachers. And I'm like, what the hell is he looking at? So I turn around and I look over. Dennis Orcola, breaking. Same thing. About 20 minutes later, he kind of peeks his head around the corner. Oh. Shane's like, I'm not leaving until Dennis leaves. Dennis is like, I'm not leaving until Shane leaves. And they're just what do they do? Working on the break. Bang, bang, bang. And that's why they're pushing themselves. They're like, I'm not letting this guy win. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to work. And that's what I see with these guys, man. The difference is these 2 guys, they'll go out and party together afterwards.
Right.
Shane and Dennis, not so much.
Right.
But, you have to have that rival that really just keeps the fire lit in you. Do you have a guy or somebody that is like you just know every time he plays, like, man, this guy he brings out the best in you, he pushes you. Do you have anybody like that?
There's a few players.
Yeah.
Zach Gaines, I play him a decent amount.
Okay.
He plays pretty close to my speed.
Nice.
Maybe like half a ball under.
So that's the guy that you just know, if I don't bring my A game, he's going to sneak up on me.
Oh, absolutely,
yeah. Yeah, and that's what it takes, man. So, all right, here we go. The final game. This is the men's finals, B Division 9-ball. Kevin Delgado to break. He's hoping to double dip Terrell Morgan. Terrell Morgan beat Kevin for the hot seat. Kevin worked his way back into the finals, won the first set 4-0. Dry break.
Yeah, it's unfortunate right there.
Yeah, if he can make the 1 and get decent on the 2, he can play the 6-ball off the 2 or 2-6 combo.
Yep.
And really the key right here is getting to the good position on the 3. After that, the rack is very, very obtainable.
You just got to decide whether you can go above or below the side pocket.
I'm going above.
Yeah,
I'm trying to weigh into that.
Backer took a shot of whiskey there.
Oh my gosh. What a
The key here is controlling the 2.
beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. He's got a little tough angle here, but
I don't know if you can draw between the 4-9 to 1 rail, or you might just have to go into the 8.
yeah, I was looking at that. I think that's a shot to try to just drag it between the 4-9 with a little bit of left. I mean, a little bit of right, so that you come back out to the center of the table.
Yeah, if you go into the balls, you're kind of gambling on position a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Especially if you don't need to.
Right. Yeah, well,
He got away with it because he could have easily scratched there coming off the back of that 8. Or tied the 4 up with the 8, not giving himself an opportunity. So, see if he can hold it together here.
you just got either decide to go into the 5 or try to draw around it. You just don't want to go off the 5 at the side.
No,
So,
definitely don't want to scratch here. You can run into the 5 and withdraw, and then I think, depending on the angle,
let's
play safe.
Okay.
You know what? I like it. He didn't force a hard shot. He was like, you know what? Play safe. Let this guy earn something here. He's definitely going to have to show me something.
Oh, well, what a shot. Get in there.
That was freaking solid. So do you stick it and play safe? Or you're going to go for the
No,
win?
I'm definitely going for the shot. Yeah, I think he is too.
No. He knows it too.
Yeah.
He's sick to his stomach. Look at him. You gotta feel, you know, he's laughing, so at least he's enjoying the moment. And that's more important. Enjoy the moment. You're gonna have other opportunities to win big matches and big tournaments.
Yeah, it wasn't a hanger. It was definitely missable.
No.
So,
That's why I like you to play the safe.
yeah.
He got into that one, so now he's gonna have to come down. He can just, actually, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's perfect. Just stun it over.
I thought he'd gone a little far, but he's good. Can you hold it together? Looks like it. Kevin knows.
Yeah,
He's not.
yeah, he's set. Yeah, he's just gonna make, well, even if he gets the wrong angle, it's not that bad. So,
Oh yeah, it's all done with.
yeah, you can just roll it in.
Yep, Terrell holding it together. 2 balls to be the champion. One ball away. This is for the 2022 men's singles B Division 9 ball West Coast Challenge. You can't do it.
Damn, this is a hard shot, man.
Dang, this is a hard shot.
Come on, too much. Let's do it.
He had to stop himself and regain composure here.
Let's go, baby.
Wow, what a great finals between 2 great players. I'll tell you what, that was fun, man.
Yeah.
That is a sick fucking match. It was fun, intense, great play. I mean, just everything you could want was there.
Yeah.
Everything you want was there.
It's like a lot of these matches are just going to hell well.
Yeah.
Like, it was like every tournament someone's getting close to double dipping. And
Yeah, dude. Look at the respect. I had respect for both of these guys. That's sick. Well, you know what, folks? We'd love to hang out with you, but it's been a long day. We got to get back up early, so we're going to try to catch these guys tomorrow, do a little quick interview with them. But Wesley White, 8-ball champion, thank you for hanging out with us and commentating the matches with us. Real pleasure to hang out with you, get some insight with you. And good luck in the team event. And again, if you've got some downtime, you just want to come hang out, you're more than welcome at any time. Come hang out.
yeah. It was a blast.
Come BS with us behind the mics.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is Gary G for Xtreme Pool Challenge with Wesley White saying good night. We will be back bright and early, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, so go get a couple links and we'll be back with you. Good night.
Hey, you're the only person that beat me the whole tournament. The whole tournament, I was